Minnie Mouse today. Shh. Okay. Come here. You come here. Okay. Need a towel? Okay. Let's do this later. I just recorded this and it didn't work, but hi. I really like watching people's days and I really like looking back on my days over the years.
Red light and speed limit camera ahead.
Red light.
Thank you. Thank you, Siri. And thank you, Jen. Thanks, Atlas, for you letting me know. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
What's this?
So I've got Atlas and Luna in the car. Luna is sort of asleep. And we're taking them to care today. Aurora is at home. She's on school holidays. And she was going to vacation care, but she's a bit sick today and she wants to go see a friend tomorrow. So we said, stay home, rest so that you can feel better, and that way hopefully you're good enough to go see them tomorrow. Yeah, I've got a busy day today. The plan is to drop the kids at care, go for a long run, and then go to the local library and get as much work done as I can in a short amount of time because my day has kind of been shortened a little bit. And then pick the kids up, come home, and carry on with the rest of my day. But I just really like looking at how my days have changed over the years, so I wanted to film today because the last time I filmed was in January and we hadn't even started school yet, and now we've done a whole term and daycare has moved and Luna has started daycare and Jesse's stopped working where he was working, so he's home more and we're working from home together again, so it's just everything's completely shifted as it does in our life. It seems to just do a full 180 at all times. So yeah, I just wanted to film that and see, so I can see how things are changing. And just so I can remember what life is like at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
What?
It's a good one. We're here at the beach and it's now the middle of the day. And I've done drop off. And I have to go do the 6K run, which I don't really want to do because I haven't run that far yet since having Luna. But I know I should do it, and I know I should just get in and just get it out of the way, but I'm like hungry. I've eaten all of my food, and I feel like if I keep eating food, I'm going to end up feeling sick on the run. And I'll probably just be fine, but I really don't want to do it. But I know I'll wish that I did it at the end, and I'll be happy that I did it. And I want to kind of like bring you guys along, but I don't know if I'm going to carry this camera. I guess I could take my phone. Alright, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get ourselves ready while I'm on camera. This is my hack. I'm going to set you up here. Ah! You don't really fit there. I'm going to get myself ready right now. Because when I film and say I'm going to do something, then I end up doing it rather than just talking about it and then avoiding it later and then just cutting it out of the video. Alright. I think we're ready to go. We can do this. 6K. 6K, probably going to take me like an hour because I'm pretty slow. It might be really great. This is what I'm trying to remember. Just because things feel like they're going to be hard doesn't mean they will be, and you might be pleasantly surprised. I try to remind myself that with the kids all the time. You're like, oh no, they've woken up from their nap, or they didn't nap, or they've woken up late, or they've woken up early, and it's like, oh, it's going to be a really hard day, or whatever, and then you're pleasantly surprised when it just isn't, and it's like, why was I worrying so much in the first place? If it gets hard, I'll manage it, like we always manage it. But it might not even get to that, so it might not even be a problem. Let's go do this run. It's a beautiful day though. Lovely day for it. Yeah. 3K run. Just over 4K done. The sun is kicking my butt. I did it! I really didn't want to do it. That was hard. But, so got it. 6K. 8:55 pace, 53 minutes, 154 average heart rate. It is hot. It's 31 degrees now, yeah. And it was mostly in the sun. And I didn't have any sunscreen, so I'm probably burnt. But you can't tell because I'm just so red anyways. I don't know how people run and they don't end up looking like this. I don't trust them. That was so hard. I like stopped to walk like multiple times, and usually I just like can run through it. And he told us to pick it up. I'm listening to like a guided run. I do it through the Nike Run Club app, and I listen to Coach Bennett, which has been really good. I love that. But he told us to pick it up in like the 4th kilometer. I nearly died. And then I just had to take multiple breaks, and I nearly like cut it short, but I was like, okay, just gonna push through and go around and like finish it, because like how annoyed would I be at myself if I didn't just do the last 500 meters. Whenever I'm feeling like that and I've got like a kilometer to go or something, I'm like, you know what, a kilometer is like less than 10 minutes of running, so you can do this for 10 more minutes, it's fine. That was really hard though. That was probably one of my hardest runs to date. And I also need to pump, so I'm gonna pump, get a snack. Hopefully I look somewhat normal so I can walk in. I'm gonna put some electrolytes into my drink bottle. So glad that I have these. Didn't even realize. Put them into my drink bottle, which will help the recovery, because I definitely sweat a lot on that run. Let's do some pumping and head to the library. I found a cafe that does matcha, and I've been getting into matcha lately, and I'm liking it a lot. It's not giving me the aggressive rush that caffeine gives me, but it still lets me have a little drink in the afternoon, and it's okay because it's 3 o'clock and I have it, and it doesn't seem to affect my sleep the way coffee does. But not every cafe has it. In fact, not very many cafes have matcha, which is kind of interesting to me. I would have thought it would have been a bit more popular, but anyways, this one does. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm not even that tired though. Like, I've had heaps of sleep in the last few days. We turned all the lights off. It might be our new hack. We turned all the lights off and the kids just fell asleep. And Jesse and I were just talking, and they're like, "Oh, you're not watching TV? This is boring." And they just laid down right next to us on the couch and just fell asleep. All of them, all 3 of them. I mean, I fed Luna, but like, all 3 of them just fell asleep. And then we're like, "Okay, well, we'll just take you to your beds now." I don't know. Are people still doing bedtime routines? Because like, that shit is hard. Do you really want to like do a whole bedtime routine just so you can take your kid to their room, and then, you know, we have kiddos that just don't like going to bed. We have one kid who's like, I'm exhausted, I'm just gonna lay down, and I might talk to you a little bit, but I'm gonna be asleep in 5 minutes. And then we have another kid that's like, I will battle you tooth and nail, and I will be up, and I'll be kicking, and I'll be singing, and I'll be talking and telling stories, and I'll be telling you to leave, and then you'll leave, and I'll be telling you to come back. Like, it is endless. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. So, I don't know, just bedtime battles. Oh, there you go. Sorry, it was a roundabout. Bedtime battles is just not my favorite. And I just wonder if we could just stop doing it. Just stop and just let the kids go to sleep when they go to sleep. And trust that they will, because they'll be tired. I mean, we've already kind of been like that in general, but last night was really good. But that means that we can't watch TV, because if we watch TV, then they're like, oh, you guys are watching a show? I want to watch a show. Alright, I've made it. Let's get some matcha. Here we are. I'll let you know how it is. Goji Granola Bar Cafe. Right. Matcha acquired. Iced matcha today. I have no idea if it's sweetened or any of that. But. Ooh. Ooh. Earthy. But pretty yum. Yeah. I don't really know how you make matcha. Do you strain it? This tastes a little less strained than normal. But I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I do enjoy it. It's not very cold. It's got lots of ice in it, but it's not very cold. This is just what I needed. Goji granola bar. The food in there looks incredible. And all the snacks and stuff. And it's like such a cute little setting, just in a little, I don't know, in Clear Island waters. I wanted to touch on running down the Gold Coast because we had a cyclone a few weeks ago. And obviously it's super sunny and like, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't suspect it. But running by the beach there, obviously, like, a lot of the footpath is now not usable because there's trees down and, you know, reconstruction happening, and they're redoing the beach. So some of the track that I used to run on down at Broad Beach is like covered in sand. I went for a run right after the cyclone and I was literally running through sand because the sand had come all the way up on the footpath like that. So that was pretty intense. But now, like, they've redone the beach a lot. They've redistributed the sand, and there's less sand dunes now, so it's not as dangerous for people. I think there's still some areas along the coast, but overall, like, there's some trees down and whatnot, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people who individually their houses have been affected. But as an outsider experiencing the Gold Coast, you wouldn't even know that it happened. There's just a few trees. There's some fences and things like that, but like, the wreckage, they've done a really good job, I think, of cleaning it up pretty quickly. It wasn't as intense as we thought it was going to be. It was intense and there was a lot of wind and whatnot, but we definitely escaped like the brunt of it. And I think a lot of the Gold Coast, it was really windy, and I think it was probably pretty intense and scary down here as well from what I've seen and heard from people. But the cleanup has been pretty good. This is the golf course next to me, and they had a lot of trees down, and they've done a really good job of cleaning it up already. But it's been like 3 weeks, so there are a lot of trees down, but overall it's not too bad. I never buy food out, but for some reason we'll always buy a drink. The only food that I really buy out is like sushi, because it's like $4. I don't know, I'm just not into it. I'm not a food girl. I would much rather like buy a plane ticket. And I know that there are no plane tickets that are $4, but that's besides the point. Wow, this is a chatty vlog. What is the point of this vlog? The point is, I went on a run. I'm a pumping moo cow for the baby. I'm trying to get as much work done as I can, but it's really hard. I really like matcha. And my life consists of a lot of driving in the car. I am so grateful for this car. Before, we were driving a little Mazda 3. Love the Mazda 3, the little Mazda that could. The little Mazda that can. We can still drive the Mazda 3, but we cannot fit 3 car seats in the back. So we had to get a new car. It was a non-negotiable. It was probably the biggest expense that we had last year was this car. But I am so grateful for this car. Our little Toyota Kluger, our 7-seater. The full soccer mum car. I've got Aurora in the back. I've got Atlas here, and I've got Luna there. We can't have Atlas and Aurora here because they fight, and I can't deal with it. Like, we can fit them there. We can fit the car seats there. It's a bit annoying. I don't love it. But the booster that she's in at the back, she can actually do her own seatbelt up in, so I just open up the boot. It feels a bit weird because I pick her up from school and I go, get in the boot. But she likes it. She has little cup holders and like has all of her pens stored and all of her markers and everything, and that way Atlas can't, you know, draw on anything or touch anything. She can keep it exactly how she wants to keep it, which is fantastic. Atlas has enough space over here that he can move his body around and he can play with his cars and fly the plane and monster trucks and all of that. And Luna is safe and sound in the other corner, and Aurora can always like lean forward and, you know, sing to her and whatever in the car. So this is what's working for us right now. I don't know how people do 3 kids across in the back seat. That sounds insane to me. Well, like, what are you doing? How are your children getting along? Like and I don't think we have particularly bad sibling rivalry or anything. Kids get along great and they play really well together, but like when you're in the car for 3 hours a day, like obviously there's going to be tension. And we have kids that have, a lot of energy and a lot of like physical energy and just want to like move and get outside and run around and be crazy and whatever. And that when you're strapped into a car seat, it's like you can't really do that. So bound to have some issues there, but we've found that splitting everyone up mitigates it as best we can, and we're fortunate enough to get a 7-seater that allows us to do that. So once again, very grateful to have my soccer mum car of my dreams. So funny. I can remember being in high school being like, oh my god, the soccer mum car, that's so funny. And like looking at cars and being like, oh my god, I don't want that, it's a soccer mum car. And now I'm like, yes, nothing says success to me like a soccer mum car. It's a really weird time to be alive. Does anyone ever think about like high school and who they were then, and the fact that because of social media, like what other people from high school are doing, and you're like, this is so weird that we were all in the same phase of life, in the same space, like physically. Ooh. And now it's like we're all just on different paths, doing different things in like completely different phases of life, and it just seems really crazy to me because I don't know. Well, probably because I'm the one that went and had kids. And a lot of people from my school didn't do that. In fact, I think there's only like 2 or 3 people from my class in school that even have a kid. And that's just that those kids are like under 2. And most of them are under 1. And I'm over here with a school age kid, 3 kids deep. Like, we just do not have the same life. Most of my friends from high school can just go out on the weekend and just like drink whenever they want and then like sleep in. And that's just a wild concept. All right, let's go and get these kiddos. Oh, I miss them. I know I only dropped them off at like 11, but every day that Luna is in daycare, I'm just like, I just miss her, and I just want to see her, make sure she's doing fine. She's still little, so it's to be expected. One of the biggest things as a mother that I find challenging is just being pulled in so many different directions all the time. I'm already like that. I'm already pulled in different directions inside my head, but being pulled in different directions externally, it's like, you wake up and you do breakfast and you like make yourself some toast, and then as you're finishing your toast, someone else wants toast, and then as that person finishes their toast, someone else wants toast, and you're like, why didn't we all just want toast at the same time, even though you asked, and no one wanted toast then, but they want it now. And so breakfast that could have taken 5 minutes takes 45 minutes, and you're like, where has my day gone? And well, it's gone to looking after people. But what I'm trying to realize and what I'm trying to remember and remind myself is that I don't need to be rushing all of these things just to get to the next thing, because these moments are their childhood. These moments are my motherhood, and this is what life is. Like I'm going to pick up the kids right now, and often it's like rush them into the car so I can get them home. It's like, why are we trying to get home? Like, they don't need anything at home that they don't have already. They want to hang out with me, and they can do that from the car. They don't need to be at home to do that. So why am I rushing them and then stressing everyone out and stressing myself out, trying to get them in the car so quickly? Like, just stop doing that. So I'm just trying to remind myself that we are living now. Now is life, and life is the whole journey is part of that. And it doesn't have to be get to the end destination, because our drive home is like an hour. We're waiting to move. We're in the process of moving, trying to find a place, but rentals on the Gold Coast right now, not happening. Very expensive, very difficult process, very competitive, and it's just been a long process, and it is what it is, and that's fine. We've extended our lease, and so I'm grateful that we have a place to call home and that we don't have to stress about that. But when the right place comes along, it'll be our time. And until then, it is what it is, and this is what we have to do. So why am I stressing about the drive home when I can just drive home leisurely and I can just hang out with the kids and ask them about their day and then get into the car and blah, blah, blah. It's like, just chill out. Don't need to be so stressed. Oh, okay. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Did you play in the sand pit today?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? You love the sand pit. I think you play there every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ride the bikes today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do a video.
You saw a video?
No, you do a video.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say go see Albert. Right. Take off for take off. 2, 3, 3. Dinos. Coming up. Ready, set, move. Put my head up. Move. Ready. And smile. And Cadigan. And cheese. Look at the cheese. Can they? Can someone help me?
Yeah, what do you need?
I want me to wipe it because it keeps getting on the tape.
You want me to sit there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you doing me? Oh my god. What are you doing me?
Ready to go. Ready, Freddie?
Yeah.
Alright. Go on, go for your walk.
No, we're ready.
He's ready. He's waiting for you. Go
No.
get him. Go say, Daddy, it's time to go.
No, he's finishing his song.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. In exciting news, we're all done dinner. Jessie has taken the dog and Aurora for a walk. And I just realised the Matildas game is on. I'm a huge soccer fan, always have been, and have really jumped on the bandwagon of women's football. So I'm very excited that the Matildas are playing tonight against South Korea. It's the second game of the international break. I'm very keen, and I think kickoff happened like 1 minute ago, so I'm just getting the dishes on. I'm going to be turning the game on. I'm very excited. So my night just got a whole lot better, and what a great way to end the day. It's actually been a full day. I feel like a lot of the time when I try to do a video, it just ends up being that I have nothing going on, and I'm not doing anything, and I'm not going anywhere, I'm not seeing anyone, and I finally feel like today all the things have happened, which is excellent. So let's get this game on. That's a Chelsea shirt, that one.
Look, I got a little blanket.
You
Get
do.
that one.
You have a Spidey blanket.
Get that one, the little one. I the big one.
Wow, look at that full stadium for the Matildas. Pretty cool. And with that, thanks for watching my day. Thanks for coming along. Let me know if you liked the video. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one.